Hi, this is Lemon Reading here, back with another reading for this Cancer season, this time for Aries. This is back by Luminescent. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you so much, Aries. Alright, this is a general reading, of course. So this goes for anyone who has an Aries placement, either in their position or in their natal houses. Alright, if it applies, great. If it doesn't, that's great as well. You can book a private personal session with me via email or through my website. Okay, so let's look here. This is like Libra, your other half. This is a challenging season for you. You're being challenged through initiation. You're leveling up in your psychic awareness, but this may require you to be in hermit mode or wanting to be in hermit mode. You need a bit more privacy, or this could be reversed, where you could be using all that knowledge that you gained during your hermit mode, and you're trying to reacclimate yourself from being so private all the time. Wanting to do your own thing. You've healed very quickly through some of the things that you've gone through, or you will see how quickly you can heal yourself compared to the past. Make sure you say no to what's true to you and say yes to what's true to you, and keep your word. The full moon did expose your career path options, and taking a look at some type of entrepreneurship where you get to be the boss, Aries, because that's what you are. The full moon will help you with starting new ways to look at life as something to be relaxed and enjoy and be creative with. You'll feel a deep emotional renewing when it comes to feeling self-sufficient, especially due to hermit mode, either now or that's already taken place, so that your privacy cannot be disrupted. Ooh, and we got the Empress with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, and at the bottom we got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so there may have been a situation where you have been stabbed in the back, you have been hurt, your friendships or your one-on-one partnership, the people that are closest to you betrayed you, and you had to be left to pick up all the pieces, figure out how this is going to work out. The Empress is also a mother, so this could having to do with being a single mother or being a single father, trying to manifest yourself out of a situation that brought you a lot of emotional pain, and that may have been what the hermit mode was about. Having to heal from broken relationships, and you could have been doing that through working, or you're working through your issues with a Virgo. But yeah, the situation was definitely I was about to say toxic. I was about to say toxic, and the devil was underneath. So yeah, the situation, you could be dealing with someone who brings out the devil in you, which everyone is just a reflection, no judgment. And that low vibrational energy, which is not bad or good, it is what it is. But the situation may have caused you to be a bit more reactive than responsive, and you have to go through a period of healing where you need to work on that, work on how you respond to things and other people, so that you don't become the devil personified to other people. You learned how to control that state of awareness within yourself, where you just you lose your godship, which is what the devil is about, where you just see red or you see black, and you throw your enlightenment, you throw that spirituality and everything that you've grown to be, you throw all of that out the fucking window. And you know, Aries don't give a fuck. They'll chin check you anywhere, anyhow, and whatever. It's what's up, number, space, and opportunity. I get it, but because you're learning to do relationships differently with all people, because this is Libra, Saturn and Libra, this is one-on-one partnerships. You're learning to do one-on-one partnerships differently, and the challenge here is allowing yourself to still be open after everything that's happened to you, especially with the person who brings this out of you. Working on that definitely might be a strong feat, but you know, you can do it. You can learn how to, you know, give to those who may even have hurt you in some sort of way without letting yourself go, or feeling like you're sorry, I got this time for me to eat. Yeah, the situation may have to do with child support, alimony, visitation with family, children, like I was saying before, because the Empress is someone who takes care of things, mother vibes. So there may be something going on where you're getting irritated or you're getting very upset, and you're trying to figure out how to create balance again. And really, you just need to get out of your own head. Get out of your own head about the situation. Learn how to forgive others. Let it go. Enjoy your time alone. Don't let people take you off your square or try to, you know, come for you for your position just because they don't know who they are. They don't have, you know, the knowing that you have about yourself because of what you went through. You grew from that. Now, if they choose not to grow and go through it, that's on them. But you never have to take yourself back to that place where you was at when you first squared up one-on-one with them. You don't have to go back to that. You can let it be in the past and learn how, when you let that energy be by itself and understand that you may see it and it may be reflective of a part of you, it doesn't mean you have to be attached to it where you have to react, you have to snap back, you have to chin check. You don't have to do none of that. You don't have to do none of that. And that's what this new moon in Cancer is also going to help you see. Now you can just allow things to come to you that you want to have in your life. Like, you will have new insight, new information, especially the more that you spend time alone and digging deeper into the root of who you are and why you are the way that you are. Excuse me. You'll come to find that there has always been a higher power not only guiding you, but you've been in and out of the alignment with it, and now you are, you know, coming into the full awareness that with that situation you may have been getting triggered by that person, but at the same time you were being told through a higher source, a higher guidance, a guru or a teacher that, you know, let it go, let it go, let it go. And now you're starting to see the benefits of that. Now you're going to start to see the benefits of letting things go to a higher source, the universe. Like allowing, like placing your Amazon order with God and then sit back and let it come in. You don't have to physically exert your energy like that anymore. Okay. Now Chiron is also in your sign for the next few years as well. So there definitely is going to be a lot of healing of wounds that came to you. It could be how the way that you think about things, because, you know, Aries has to do with the head. It could also have to do with you just whatever part of you that felt rejected in one-on-one partnerships. Like, you've been working on, even if it's been indirectly, you've been working on this consistently since this transit has started taking place. So the only way you will know how much you benefited or how much you can get out of the situation of what you've learned so far is to be tested. Allow yourself to be tested. Okay, the devil does not show up as initially, especially during Cancer season. This is emotional territory. Your mother, your roots, your grandmother, your where you come from, your old neighborhood of how you learn to be private, how you learn to emotionally care for yourself, how you learn to nurture yourself. Those ways are going to be tested to see if you take better care of yourself now, emotionally grounding yourself, or can anyone come into your atmosphere and completely disrupt you and everything that you've learned? Do you have it? Or are you still, if you're still working on it, that's okay. That's cool. Because now you're aware and you know what to work on. But yeah, get out of your head about if people are telling the truth or not, if someone is being open and honest with you or not. It doesn't really matter, because at the end of the day, let that shit go and accept all the good that is destined for you to have, especially during this transit. Nurture yourself, ground yourself. Life is a beach. Pull up, have a drink, have a Coke and a smile. But not the Coke, but you get what I'm saying. But yeah, this is definitely a time for you to I want to say show off. This next season, you get to show off. You can show off a little. Leo season, you could show off in Leo season. You're a fellow fire sign. You could. We okay with you showing off during our season, but this definitely is a time for you to continue to work on how you relate to yourself, building better relationships with yourself and those closest to you. Even if also working with having better relationship with money as well. Changing your house, moving, looking for another place to live. Take your time. This is a very sketchy market, but take your time. You'll be surprised what you will find when you allow the universe to work for you instead of you trying to outwork the universe. And that's my reading for you, Aries. The last one. Last but not least, of course, you're the leaders, the warriors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Get shit done. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next season.